Escape Reality Movie Talk. Yeah, she is excited but also not. So, should I tell them the mistake I made?
Caleb fucked up.
So
Caleb fucked up.
In a good way for her.
In a very good way for me. In a way that is very beneficial
for
me.
I was under the belief and remembrance that...
Under the remembrance.
That similar to the other Hobbit or Lord of the Rings films, because all the Lord of the Rings films are 3 hours on their own theatrically. And I was under the impression that, similar to the Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit was also about 3 hours for each movie.
4.
Before extended editions. Oh. And then I believed, like Lord of the Rings, that the extended editions were an extra hour. I was wrong. Turns out The Hobbit was already like 2 hours and something, and then they added like 20 minutes on top of the extended edition.
It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes or something like that.
Because we looked at the back.
Which I need to preface this with the fact that I hold a very strong and also, like, I'm aware it's, like, ignorant as fuck, but I have a very strong belief that there's no reason for a movie to be longer than, like, an hour and a half. Maybe an hour 45. Maybe an hour 45.
But as we were discussing, this is coming from somebody who watches made-for-TV movies for the most part.
Well, I just don't watch a lot of movies in general, and when I do watch, when I say made-for-TV movies...
You mean Lifetime and Disney Channel.
And I also mean, like, an investigation, discovery...
That's not movies.
Yes, it is.
Those are documentaries. They're kind of classified differently.
A documentary's a movie.
Yes and no.
If it's longer than an hour, it's a movie.
Okay. But yeah, so this is the film we're watching, The Hobbit, Battle of the Five Armies. And on the back, we saw the time, 164 minutes, and I was like, that doesn't sound right, because we immediately started doing the math. And like we were like, that only adds up to like 2 hours and something.
No, I was literally asking my phone. I was like, what is the run? I was scrolling through Wikipedia trying to figure it out.
Yeah. So here's how it's gonna work for the audience, because they can watch the movie at home with us. If you happen to have the film, you can watch it with us. What I've already done is I've already hit play. We've gone past the FBI warning, past the MPAA warning.
Piracy is what does it say? Piracy is not a victimless crime. Hot take: piracy is definitely a victimless crime in most cases.
But so we got past the MPAA and all that. So past the MPAA warning, which she was surprised to find out that this is rated R because of it being an extended cut.
Like there is like...
I don't know what the 20... I forget what the extra 20 minutes versus the original are. That's stuff we're going to have to look up for the next episode when we discuss the film. Because this episode's not going to be a discussion. We're watching it.
All I'm going to say is that, like, why would it be... Ain't no way nobody named Bilbo be fucking... That's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I got to say about it.
I'm going to do a couple more things to prep it.
That's fine.
But I guess you can talk to them for a bit while I prep it. You want to talk about our sponsor, Alberta Line Nutrition?
You really just threw me under the bus right there. You didn't give me... I don't have a copy. I don't have anything to go off of.
Well, you can talk about, like, because they have a very similar menu to that other place that we know. In fact, they have the same menu.
I had an anecdote ready, though.
Oh, go for it.
No, you made me forget.
Well,
I literally had something ready. I literally told you I had something ready.
I'm sorry. Well, I guess do the ad read then.
I don't know why I'm being put in this position, honestly.
Because one of us has to make sure that the behind the scenes is ready, and that's me, because you're not going to do it.
Do people see what it is like to be me? It is so difficult to be skinny.
Can you see it even better now? Like, can you see the bottom?
Yes, I can.
Okay, that's what matters, because I'm going to put subtitles on.
I love a subtitle. Listen, I don't watch anything without subtitles.
Okay.
My economics class needs subtitles.
Yeah. In that case, also, I guess I'll talk about our sponsor.
Oh, it's 2 hours and 45 minutes. Almost exactly.
Yeah. So Alberta Line Nutrition is a local nutritional coffee and tea shop and shakes. You can find them over near Alberta, Alabama, if you're in the area. And
near Albert, make it sound like it's a person. You can find them. They're like near him. They're somewhere near him. Wherever he is, there's somewhere over there.
Let me pull up the actual address. But you want to talk about your favorite drinks from there? Like
okay, I don't have a favorite drink because they're all good, so I have food in my mouth because I'm gross. But I just think it's really fun and cool because you can literally get whatever you want. Like you can quite literally get whatever you want. You can say 2 flavors and they can make you a drink that are those 2 flavors. Period.
Yeah, and you can there's flavors you can get, and for the most part the type of drinks they have they use NRG and herbal tea to give you your caffeine.
It's like a lot of caffeine.
Yeah, it's about 200 milligrams.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. You can find them if you're in the Foley, Alberta area. They are on 12456 Sandy Lane, and go ahead and stop by. Tell them we sent you, and that's our ad read. I guess that's our very first ad. So they sponsored us. Let's see. So I think we've got the movie ready as soon as I figure out how to turn on the subtitles, because I don't know how to do it on a PS5. I know how to do it on like every other version of a PlayStation. Subtitles. There we go. We want them English.
Subtitles are necessary and proper at all times.
Well, also then, so another thing we're going to do to help them keep up with us and make sure that the film is in sync, say they want to watch at home, is every now and then we'll just read lines with the...
Okay.
Yeah. We're basically copying Mystery Science Theater and Riff Tracks. I mean, specifically Riff Tracks. Mystery Science Theater actually pays for their movies to be...
Do they really?
Yeah, they pay for all those movies, yeah.
That's expensive.
Like, they pay for the rights to, like, broadcast while watching it, yeah. So, we don't got the money for that, so we're doing it the Riff Tracks method. So, we've got headsets, so that way we can hear the movie, and then you guys can hear us.
What if this whole time we just, like monotone just the whole dialogue?
That's how we get in trouble.
We just read this.
Okay, so, if you're at home and you have the film, go ahead and hit play now. Go ahead and skip to after the FBI warning and the MPAA warnings, and rewind it a little bit just before the Warner Brothers logo, so like just at the start of that scene, and we're going to hit play on 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, I forgot it was also New Line Cinema, which doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't? Question mark?
It's like it used to be its own studio, and then it got integrated with Warner Brothers. I forgot how many studios worked on this film.
One time someone told me that was a real lion, and they made me cry.
That is 3 studios.
They're like, it was a real lion, and they beat it to make it do that. If that's true, I feel so sorry.
A wingnut film. Wingnut. You probably think it's a wingnut film, and you haven't started watching it yet.
I'm literally already bored.
So we discussed this.
Already boring.
So we discussed this last time. You have no frame of reference.
No, I've
Hobbit.
never.
But we know it's about New Zealanders.
So, do you want to know what I do know about Bilbo Baggins? This is the only thing I know. Is that when I was in middle school, I knew someone over the internet who, fact-canned Bilbo Baggins, and you couldn't talk about I'm not gonna go into the intricacies of the situation, but that's what I know about Bilbo Baggins. That's it. That's all I've got.
Well, because we skipped 2 films, she doesn't know what Bilbo Baggins hates. You'll get that reference whenever we watch the first film.
Is it gay people?
No. But we know it's about New Zealanders. Because hobbits are New Zealanders.
I'm just so confused.
I love that there's no frame of reference to anything going on. Oh. There's a dragon.
There are dragons here?
Yeah. Here there be dragons. Or, well, dragon. Singular. Played by Benedict Cabbage Patch.
He has the most, not the most annoying face, but like a pretty annoying one.
Well, you only see his face like CGI'd as a dragon face. So, that might help. Yeah, that's him. It's Benedict the Dragon. So maybe it earned its R rating. Just maybe. I don't know, maybe a hard PG-13 still.
Yeah, I still would say a hard 13. I can name like several television shows that they like show the process of smoking crystal meth. Yeah. And I don't feel like this is any worse than that. I know that that's not supposed to be funny.
Oh,
but
nope, they dropped him. And now he's going to get dropped.
The juxtaposition of, me goat! It's me goat, isn't it?
Immediately, too. We've got too much weight. Oh! Well, he almost...
Ugh.
He almost got, like, hung. So what's it like just getting thrown into an action sequence with no reference?
I'm just really confused.
And of course, by the time we watch the other films, you'll have forgotten what happened in this one.
There has yet to have been an army.
Or let alone 5.
Yeah, let alone 5. We've only got 3 hours.
Oh, we get to be away from the action. You know, because that's what we want. Oh, there's the New Zealander. Not him. Or them. There he is. That's our New Zealander. Our New Zealander who's British. Well, that's not good. Yes, ring the bell because I don't think anybody knows that the town's on fire.
I'm just really confused.
Well, obviously, this is, you know... Oh. Obviously, this is like an alternate, like, you know... This is one of the missing, the extended edition of Game of Thrones. So, like, You know the part where Daenerys, Ma?
That was the wrong spelling of hide in the subtitles.
No, that's correct. Because hide for skin is still HIDE.
I thought it was a Y when it was skin.
Mm-mm.
I tried to flex and it didn't work.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, only one more. A bada. Swing bada. He missed. What's he, like 8? What's he gonna do? Oh, never mind. He immediately answered my question. Oh. And kill the kid. Almost. Almost got him. I'm kind of rooting for the dragon at this point.
Right? Like, I just...
Like, he's put so much effort into this. How are you planning to shoot that arrow, by the way? That looks...
See, I do not fucking like that. I do not fucking like that.
You don't like Benedict the Dragon?
No, I fucking hate it. No, I don't like anything about it, actually. It's so creepy.
It's meant to be.
Whoever wrote that... Oh, man. Fuck off. You're not funny. You're not funny and stop acting like people that watch The Hobbit want you to be funny.
Uh-oh. He's gonna kill his kid.
That's how I feel about Jacob Tremblay. He will burn.
If he burns, you might want to, Oh, that's how... I forgot that's how he aims the arrow. Yeah, stop being a little bitch. Stay still. Hey, it's like a video game. There's a golden spot to hit. It's like a video game.
Literally.
All right, you better hit him in the right spot.
I'm sorry, but whatever that is, that's awful.
The dragon, or?
No, that shot is tacky as hell.
Oh. Get him. And... Hey. You got...
Damn, he got it right in his Dragussy.
Sounds like you were right with your description of what happened based on those sounds.
I don't like the shape of it.
You're not meant to, though. It's a bad guy. It's meant to be ugly and...
I know, it just gives me the heat.
Oh! Well, there went the gold. How?
That was a hard R on the saw. Saw it.
Well, British.
Saw it.
That's also the first time you heard the name of the dragon in this film.
The names and the subtitles are too fucking much.
It's Smaug.
No, it's not that name. It's... I need them to put it in the subtitles again.
Was it one of the dwarfs that he was talking to?
No, it was whoever was just talking.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, it was like a name of one of them.
They just had a very unfortunate name.
Oh, okay. There we go. Now we start the Battle of the Five Armies. So now we will hopefully see armies.
How long was this action sequence? This movie's 3 hours long, and how long did it just make?
Probably 10 minutes.
And I don't even know what's happening yet.
Yeah. Oh, there's Ian McKellen.
The juxtaposition of, like, the man, he's just, like, the old man in a cage.
What, you don't want Ian McKellen in a cage?
Do you remember when they, like, legally made Elvish a language?
Oh, he survived. Da! Why? What do you mean, why you? You lived. Oh yeah, this love triangle. Racist.
Who should be racist against?
His people. Because he's a dwarf, she's a elf.
Oh.
Can't you tell? Don't you see the pointy ears? See? She's an elf. Also, he's like short, so he's a dwarf.
I guess I didn't realize he was shorter.
I mean, look at that height difference.
Well, I know, but because of where they are, it almost looks like she's, like, higher up than he is.
You might know him.
I do. I recognize him. I don't know from what, but I recognize him.
Well, his name is Orlando Brown. Or Bloom. Wrong Orlando. Sorry. I was thinking of Raven for some reason. Don't judge me.
No, because I know in my head who Orlando Brown is, and not just...
Yeah, no, he's the one that we don't talk about. He's the Orlando we don't talk about.
Why don't we talk about him? What happened?
He got into a lot of trouble.
Was he like a sex pest?
No. I think it was like drugs and stuff. Yeah. It's the Orlando we don't talk about. No, this is Orlando Bloom, best known for Pirates of the Caribbean.
Best known for the episode of Hannah Montana he was in.
Was Orlando Bloom in it?
I don't know if he was in it, but I know he was mentioned in an episode.
But no, he's best known for being Will Turner. Oh, no, you're not meant to hear the film. You guys have to... so at this point, that's actually a good time for us to try to sync it. So you'll have to watch it. If you own the film, you'll want to sync it with us. And it's The Hobbit at the Battle of the Five Armies. And I guess I'll try to find a good spot to read a line, and that'll sync us up. I wouldn't go turning on your own, Alfred. Not now. There you go. So, for those of y'all that needed that sync, that was the sync for that moment. But yeah, we basically are doing this to, one, allow us to be able to just talk about the movie, the entire movie, but also avoid copyright infringement in the process. So as long as you can hear us, we're good. we could also. Let's see. 17 minutes in, so if y'all want to try, if you haven't synced up, that's a good starting point for where to catch up to us. Okay. Since the film is actually explaining this point, Alfred is a sneaky little weasel, obviously. He's the Randall of the Hobbit films. So, like, you know, Randall from Recess.
Are they gonna, like, tar and feather him?
Yeah, they are.
Are they actually?
No, well, no. Bard says no. It's also weird that a guy named Bard is not a bard. He's a ranger.
He's a what?
A ranger, like D&D class.
What's a bard?
Like D&D classes. Bards are like the musical or the performer types usually. But he's obviously like a ranger, the way he's like like the type of combat and stuff, like he uses a bow and all that, and like he's good at tracking and stuff. Like obviously a ranger like would be his D&D class. Look at all this mountain climbing. Look how beautiful New Zealand is. I mean Middle Earth. Which was totally a place.
Shut up. Can't tell me Middle Earth's a place because I'll think it's actually a place.
You asked it last time. I bet if I said yes, you would have believed me. Goodbye. Was it Biffer?
No, I don't know whose name it was.
Was it Bumber? Oh, they can't hear you either. So, it's like, whenever you talk, make sure the mic's, like...
Oh.
Yeah. Killy and Feely. Let's see. We still haven't gone through all the dwarves. And then there's Thorin. Thorin Oakenshield. Look at all that gold. Anybody want to go, like, be like in, You gonna dive in it, Thorin? Pull a Scrooge McDuck? I think you need a little bit more gold for it to work.
I just really want to know what the fuck is going on.
Well, obviously, based on what they told us, Thorin is going a little mad. In case... Or at least Bilbo thinks he is, but... Balin. Was it Balin?
No, I don't know who it was.
I'm gonna go through all the names whenever they pop up now. Whenever... Ori. Dwalin. Gloin.
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 That's a rough one.
Is it because you could replace one letter and it would be?
No, it's because it sounds fucking stupid.
So it's not because you.
And it looks even fucking stupider written out.
So it's not because you could just replace L with something else and it would be.
I was about to burp. Thank
Nice.
you. I'm sorry, but he looks like such a little dumb fuck. I know he's like the main antagonist.
Protagonist,
but he looks like such a little like he just looks like a little guy.
Oh.
Why does that dragon talk like it's trying to like fuck him?
Well, he's trying to tempt him into doing something that would make
Sounds
Thorn
like he's trying to tempt him into spreading his
He just
cheeks.
turned invisible.
You heard what I said.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll do some explaining of what's going on. It's less fun for me, but I...
Bilbo's magic egg.
Well, it's actually...
That's what this movie should be called.
So
Bilbo's magic egg.
So the stone is actually not his.
Well, he has it. Finders keepers.
Well, he stole it. As the scene that we just saw.
Well, we stole America.
But, basically the dwarves are trying to take their home back because years ago they lost their home to the dragon, right? And I wonder if smelling like dragon would be like wet dog. Or would it be like a...
Have you ever known anyone that's kept reptiles as pets?
Ooh, I know somebody that has like one of the beard lizards.
Have you ever opened the tank and just...
No.
That's what a dragon smells like. Those are
like 10 times
dragons, but
worse.
small.
But like 10 times worse.
Yes. I know.
Probably a little scorching too. Like
I had a friend in middle school whose parents ran a reptile rescue out of their house. Mm-hmm. And they had a room where they just had a wall of containers that held snakes.
Yeah. It would probably also smell
and it was like you would walk into their house and it would fucking like knock you out.
It would also be a little burnt because, you know, dragons breathe fire. So add a little bit of like a burnt toast smell to that. Oh, there's one of the armies.
Bonk.
It's the orc army. Well, sounds like our second army is also getting involved. So we got orcs and elves. You want to make any guesses on our last three armies? I picked a bad time to ask you, I know. Look at the big doggo.
What did you ask me?
Who do you think the last two armies will be? Because we got the orcs and the elves.
Do they speak different languages, or are they speaking the same language?
Well,
it didn't specify.
The orcs were speaking Orcish at the time during that last scene.
So they speak two different languages.
Yeah, they can speak English as well. Elves also, because elves speaking Elvish right now.
Oh, your father was in capitals. Does that mean that his dad is he Jesus?
No.
Is the Passion of Christ on your list?
No. Oh, yes. Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah, because I have that. It's the definitive edition.
What's the definitive edition of the Passion of Christ?
I don't know. We'll have to discuss that when we watch that movie.
We watched that movie. So I have to promise you that I was Catholic, but we watched that movie. So cool. For that class.
Yeah. Well, right now we're worried about the Hobbit. This is history class too. Because, Middle Earth, and we're learning about New Zealand culture.
Give me a second.
I'm going to give you so much shit for that. That's going to be forever. Hobbits are New Zealanders, and this is part of New Zealand culture.
I do appreciate that they took this opportunity to make it a commentary on, like, New Zealanders rather than, like, little people. Because I do...
So does that mean... So...
I just think that we cannot compare the plight that New Zealanders have been on for their rights. That I don't think we can compare the two.
Ooh. Hey, don't toss around an old man. You're gonna break his back.
This is so fucking sad.
Oh.
Like, he's just beating the shit out of this old man.
Orc beats up old man. Oh! He got him. WWE, let's go.
This is giving me very much Avengers Infinity Stones.
Oh, the rings?
Yeah.
Yes, somewhat, except, if, if all the rings were evil, like, inherently evil, like, whereas the stones are only evil if in the hands of evil. No, the rings are just evil. Well, one in particular. The rest of the rings are kind of just... But we'll get into that when we watch Lord of the Rings. This is a prequel to that, so, Which, those are 4 hours. Get him, Cate Blanchett. And that's why we respect Cate Blanchett.
I was just about to say I didn't know one of the moms from Big Little Lies was gonna be here.
She's been in the franchise since Lord of the Rings. Like the first one.
I don't know that.
So she's like one of the main people. Oh, the main bad guy's talking. Yep.
So there are humans, orcs, dwarves.
Dwarves? Dwarfs. Dwarfs. Yeah, we're gonna go with dwarfs. Keep going.
I think that's all I caught. Were there more?
Hobbits. Elves.
Oh, and there are elves. Are there more?
Yes, but then we start going into, the deeper lore that's from the books.
Then we start going into the metaverse.
Okay. So, technically, Gandalf and her are not human. And him. It's the Matrix. Oh, it's Christopher Lee. We're getting everybody now. We're getting all the star power now. Have you seen The Matrix? So you don't know It
came out the year I was born, though.
What?
I think it came out the year I was born, didn't it? Or the sequel did.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, the first one was 99. You know what, though? A bunch of awesome stars beating the crap out of Ghost. I'm down with this. You got Sir Christopher Lee. You got Mr. Smith from The Matrix. You got Ian McKellen.
What is and isn't canon in this world?
What do you mean?
Give me just a minute to figure it out.
Well, there's there's 4 books that are the main books that.
Did Britney shave her head in 2008 in their timeline too?
I don't know because they're the series ends before that would have happened.
When does it end?
It ends about they call it the fourth age, but it's basically like the fourth age is like the start of like man, like but like post, like I'd say like the end of it starts around like the 1200s AD, maybe 12th century. I'd have to double check because there is an official statement on that. That'll go into our facts tomorrow next week.
Okay, period.
That'll go into our facts next week. I'll look up that for you.
Okay, good.
Oh. Oh. Ooh, beat him up, Sir Christopher Lee. I'm gonna be respectful. He's a sir. Because he was knighted.
My dad is a lord.
But is he a knight by the queen?
No, but he's a lord. Legally.
Okay, but Sir Christopher Lee is like... He's amazing. Because he was an actual spy in World War II killing Nazis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then like to the point that... So in one of the later films... He gets stabbed in the back.
I don't know if being a sir is the flex that we think it is, though.
It is, though.
Kourtney Kardashian's baby daddy, Scott Disick, is also a sir.
Well, you know, the standards have changed.
Well, I'm just saying. The accreditation is the same. This is freaky, and I don't like it.
Well, yeah, the bad guy is like... Oh! Kate Blanchett said no. Okay, Kate Blanchett, whatever you say. Like, we just respect her in this house. I love that she's holding him back all by herself, though.
That would have scared the shit out of me as a child.
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Like, that would have been nightmare fuel for me. That's still I might have a bad dream tonight.
Hey, but at least it's of Kate Blanchett.
I might have to, like, do drugs for dinner.
Like, you're gonna have some mixed feelings in that nightmare, because it's gonna be Kate Blanchett and also a nightmare.
I've had nightmares with her in them before.
But it's Kate Blanchett.
You ever seen Big Little Lies?
No.
That's what I thought. I don't like that they all have a different accent. None of them have the same...
Well, yeah, because he's he's technically not human, but he's an elf, and then she's an elf. Actually, technically neither of them are elves, because they're also... Once again, going into the deeper lore. They're like god-like beings.
They just all have different accents, and none of them are like geographically correct to the place that they're in.
Well, how do you know? You're not from Middle Earth.
You don't know that.
Are you a New Zealander and you didn't tell me?
I might be. I love an old man that speaks in rhymes, that speaks thin. You must bring our friend bird and beast, and a hair of a cat, and the tail of a squirrel.
I mean, we also gotta love him because it's Ian McKellen.
I just love an old man that speaks in like, does your grandpa do that? Because mine does. Like, your grandpa's giving you directions, and he's like... He does it, but it's like a what's that kind of poem called? The Irish one that's like a joke. It's a limerick.
Yeah. Oh, we're back to the mountain. Oh yeah. Okay. So they're looking for that stone that Bilbo stole. Because it's like an artifact.
So the problem is that everyone's
But Bilbo knows...
he doesn't know that Bilbo has Bilbo's magic rock.
Well, it's not his, technically, but yes.
He doesn't know that Bilbo has the magic rock.
Yes. It's actually... his dad's, grandfather's rock.
It's the birthright of... So they're like the Jews, and the rock is like Israel.
Well, more like the castle is Israel, like where they're in is Israel, but then the rock is like just like the Ark of the Covenant, I guess. Well, don't worry. Indiana Jones is also on our list.
Is it like in the 2017 hit Conjuring series movie?
Oh my god!
Is it like in the Nun where they have the covenant that has the blood of Christ?
No, it's not exactly the same.
In it.
It's not exactly the same.
Is it down a long scary hallway?
No. We can discuss this later. I also don't know
that look when you give me that look.
I also don't know how I feel about, comparing the dwarves. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing it because I'm not.
Oh, disclaimer, I have that card. Disclaimer, that is a card that is in my pocket.
Okay, there we go. So you can make that distinction. I cannot. You would know more than me. Although you somehow don't know what the Ark of the Covenant is. I'm going to mess with you on that until we watch Indiana Jones. And even then, you'll still be confused.
Who does he look like? He looks like someone. I just don't know who.
Santa, if he shaved his mustache.
Did you, this is unrelated, but did you hear that one of the Impractical Jokers is leaving the show? Yeah, Joe's leaving the show. Sorry to drop that bomb if you guys didn't know that.
Uh-oh. Busted.
What if he was like, I was just playing my PP?
When you're caught in class, like, looking at, like what's something you're not supposed to have? Oh, it's just an acorn.
When you're caught in class doing what?
Oh, so, like, when you're caught in class, like, just, like on your phone or something? I couldn't figure out where to go. And then the teacher comes up like, what do you got? You didn't have to deal with the phone in class?
No, my brain, that's just not where my brain went.
Oh, well, good for you. The ugly.
I'm sorry, but his face is built for drag. If I could shave his face.
No,
look at him.
Leave
Come back. Look at him!
No, leave Thorn alone.
He would be gorgeous in drag. He would be beautiful in drag. Don't leave him alone. Why do you want the gays to leave him alone?
Because Thorn already looks great the way he is.
Well, he would look better in drag.
I wish we were a TV show podcast.
This is a completely original quote of mine. Is I always say that you're born naked and the rest is drag. I made that up, right?
I don't know.
He pisses me off.
Alfred?
Yeah, I hate him.
Well, yeah, you're meant to.
I hate him. His face is stupid.
He's a little weasel.
I want to kick him.
Bard's trying his best to lead these people, and Alfred's like taking every opportunity to mess it up. Look at him.
Why?
Look at him. He's already messing it up.
They kind of give me the same dynamic as you ever watched the movie Enchanted?
Yes.
You know how when the prince goes to New York City, he goes with that like little man?
Oh yeah.
It's the same energy as that little man.
Oh, shut
It's
up,
a bunch of
Alfred.
dwarves in there for that gold.
Yeah.
See, they all just have like nondescript. None of the dictation is similar.
Okay.
Regionally, realistically, there would be regional dialect patterns.
I think a lot of them sound more similar than you're making them out to
I
be,
don't
but
think that they sound alike at all.
all the lakeside people sound similar to me, but okay. I will not see it taken again. I was syncing up for them.
I take back what I said. He would be gorgeous, not him.
Oh, I know.
Perfect in drag.
Feely or Keely?
The little one that's talking. He would be.
I think it was
perfect in drag.
No, wait, no, that's Keely.
Wait, are they lifting all those rocks looking for his rock?
Well, also to block people from coming in.
Okay, I was about to say Bilbo's kind of a real piece of shit if he's just like,
well,
everyone's participating in a hard manual labor, and he's standing there with a rock in his pocket.
Pass me that. Can it make it? They made it. Thank you. Alright, stop the laptop from dying. There we go. Saved it.
Period.
An army of elves. Oh, so now we got 2 armies. There are officially 2. Ah. So did you ever say what other armies you think are approaching?
I did not, because I don't know.
Oh. It's Orlando Bloom's dad. Did he bring back Orlando Bloom with him? I know Orlando Bloom was like told to go see his dad. Oh, look at that. The elves are being nice for once and not stuck up. Because usually the elves are pretty stuck up.
Wait, so he's a person, but he has elf kids?
Who?
Him.
No. Him. He's the elf. He's Orlando Bloom's dad.
Okay, I recognize that, but the little kids from the very beginning.
Those were human kids that he...
Yeah, is his baby mama not that elf hoe?
No.
Oh. Who's his baby mama then?
I think she's dead. I can't remember.
No baby mama? Damn.
Oh! Look at that nice slow-mo shot. And then they cut to the elf that he was referring to.
To be an elf lord.
Let's see. So the time stamp we are currently at. It is 45 minutes.
Oh my god,
46.
There's 2 whole hours left.
46. And I'll go ahead and read the next line. Let me speak with Thorin. To avoid Walla?
Has he had work done?
Yes. What?
Has he had work done?
Who? Bard?
No, the elf. White hair.
No. Elves
You
are
sure?
just naturally beautiful. That's elves.
No, like, I'm talking about, like, that actor. Like, his face looks like he's had work done. Next time it cuts back to him, I'll point it out. He looks like he's got him, like, a couple CCs in his cheeks. He does.
Elves are just naturally beautiful. Why are you judging the man? Next, you're gonna have me judging the Hobbit New Zealanders.
Just wait.
I'm messing with you. I know what he looks like.
The only thing that's getting me through this is how attractive he is. I still have yet to see how this is about Bilbo Baggins.
Oh, in this film, Bilbo is basically at this point in the story, Bilbo is the background character.
At this point, Bilbo's kind of a bitch.
Well, yeah, he took.
Cause seems like this whole. I was gonna say, cause seems like this whole problem is happening because he couldn't keep his hands to himself.
He took their rock. Well, so the rock supposedly would have made Thorin go mad anyways, and Thorin would have acted like this, where he just would have been selfish and hoarded himself up in the castle. And so like the other, so you know the one that looks like Santa without the mustache. So he told him he was talking to Bilbo earlier, you know, when we were asking what he looked like. And hold on.
I'm sorry, where they are is named fucking what? The people of where?
Lake Town.
All of that shit.
Not them.
2 hours and 45 minutes of watching shit that's not real, and it's called Lake Town.
Not them. The humans are from Lake Town. It's the town that got burnt up by the...
That's exactly. It's called... They couldn't think of... Everything else is called, like, Schmigaschmorgenland, and they called it... They're from fucking Lake Town?
Well, they live on a lake, and it's a town. You realize some real-world names are just as simple, right? If you're already putting the effort into the cinematic universe of Schmingenborgen, then you might as well just... Well, it's also not a cinematic universe. It's technically a novel universe first. And then... If we want to get technical.
You want to get technical, said no one ever.
Why? Technically correct is the best kind of correct, according to Futurama.
I never watched Futurama.
Man, now we gotta start a TV show podcast.
No, I thought it was, like, weird.
We gotta start a TV show podcast, and we're gonna watch so many shows. I already know a show with Thorin that we should watch.
Imagine watching this while on, like, meth. This would be nightmare. If you watch this off of Molly...
We do not condone this.
Yeah, we do not condone the use of illicit recreational drugs.
Only the legal kind.
Unless you live in Amsterdam, then go for it. Or Florida. Go for it. No. There's no rules in Florida.
And Orc's on the way, but they don't know that yet.
He is the only person that is like...
He's a voice of reason while
that's
also
what I'm
being
saying.
a thief.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Everyone's like talking in... Hey guys, it's a...
Yeah, it's Bifer. It's Beefer. It's Beefer, one of the dwarves. He's watching.
Oh my god.
He's watching.
But it's just funny to me that everyone's been speaking in homily the whole time, and then he's like, there's an army fucking elves outside!
Like, he's the voice of reason, but it's also his fault that, like, someone is doing half.
Well, it's kind of all his... There's people.
I do love that.
See, look at his cheeks.
Oh, yeah, look at all
those aren't real cheeks.
Oh, Thorin's here, too, now. Thorin's in the chat. We don't recognize your authority. You're currently going mad. We don't recognize your authority. They're attacking at dawn. Everybody attacks at dawn. Why not?
I don't know how to explain this, but I just know that man,
I love that he's just riding an elk.
I don't know how to explain this, but his character is pro-eugenics. I know that's a hot take. I know it's a complicated issue, and I'm not going to explain how I feel about that.
Give Thorin the Arkansas.
I'm just going to say that he looks like he is, like, heavy into eugenics.
Well, you know, I don't think the Arkenstone would solve Thorin's problems. That's kind of the point, I think. Well,
Master Bag.
Well, because, you know, they're being respectful.
Is that what that...
It's not that they...
No, it's not that.
It's not the way you think
I know it's not, but... Do you think that's what, like, you know that asshole from Ghost Adventures? You think that's what his, like, wife says when they're, like, getting... As a gay person that's allowed to say this is the gayest fucking thing I've ever seen.
So basically, it's really light, but it's also like...
Daddy gave baby a metal shirt.
Yeah.
Does baby like baby's metal shirt?
I have nothing to add.
That's how me and Tyler talk to each other. Like, he'll go get me a drink, and then he'll bring it back, and he'll be like, Daddy got baby a drink.
Oh, he wants the Arkenstone.
Girl, she already done had hers.
Yeah. No, none of them took it. Yeah, you've got your home back.
He sounds like he like clenched between his cheeks.
I called you Greta Thunberg.
Sorry, Greta.
Yeah.
Sorry, bestie girl.
Lake Town. See, he's going mad. He wants to keep the gold to himself.
He sounds like he's edging. And he looks like he has that rock in between his cheeks. And he's trying to not let it fall out. Clenched, cinched, and ready to go.
Yep, so we got our third army.
Which ones are they?
Well, they're dwarves. But they're specifically Thorn's dwarfs, I should say, because...
They really seem like they get the shit into the stick.
Well, yeah, because there's only...
Orcs, elves, and then dwarfs.
Dwarfs. Do you not know Snow
You know
White?
what? Y'all can
Do you
keep...
call it Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs?
Yes.
You are wrong. I'll have to answer that later. Different movie. I'm gonna go ahead and get us a... Poor Orlando. Also, way to trauma dump on this girl that you're trying to romance.
Is Orlando Bloom all the way white?
Yeah.
Oh. He just looks very, very pale. Like, he just doesn't usually look that.
Let's see. So we are currently 56 minutes, 29 seconds and counting. And I'm going to find a line to go with.
Now, what's the difference between him and Dumbledore?
I'll get into that in a bit. Pointy hat. Yes.
He is such a schluck.
We don't want no tramps, beggars, no vagabonds here. Okay, there we go. Evangeline Lilly was canceled for not wanting to wear a mask during COVID. Oh, I didn't hear about that.
I didn't hear about that either, but I also don't keep up with.
Yeah. Is that while they were filming the new Ant-Man film? Because I know she's the Wasp.
You know, the only time I've ever
the only relation I have whatsoever to Evangeline Lilly is on stardoll.com.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a girls dress up game website. There is a dress up Evangeline Lilly game that I played several times as a child.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I have about her.
I thought all orcs have been bred for war, but
That looks like somebody that we know.
Wait, who? No, I meant who looks like
Elf King. Like, look at the face, like the facial features, the bone structure.
You're gonna have to show me a picture of who you think they look like.
I don't have a picture of who I think they look like.
Use Facebook.
I don't know. I'm not friends with this person on Facebook. And her trashy ass has like several Facebooks. I'm not looking through her tacky ass's several Facebooks.
Oh.
Does that not look like her? Like
I kinda see it.
The bone structure in her face.
Yeah.
She's got like 10 Facebooks.
Look at the big doggos. Big doggos for riding.
Oh, it's like the wolves in Twilight. You imprinted on my daughter? She's just a baby.
I'm glad I don't own those films because that's not.
Are
on the
those?
list.
Oh, I was about to ask.
I don't own them.
They're good.
No, they're not.
No, they're awful. They're good to watch though. They're fun to watch. They're on Netflix. They're all on Netflix.
Oh. So are they going to the home of Batman? Says.
I don't. It makes me angry that there are two LV looking little MFs.
Well, they are elves.
Well, I know. There's more than one of them.
Yes. There's Orlando Bloom.
There's a lot happening.
Orlando Bloom and Evangeline Lilly. And Orlando Bloom, for some reason, decided to trauma dump on Evangeline Lilly.
Of somebody else.
That's an orc. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. Anyways, we can ignore it.
I hope she figured that out.
Yeah.
I hope she figured that one out.
Yeah, because, I doubt any film companies were letting her on set like that.
I was about to say, especially if you're going to be, difficult.
Well,
those are fucking terrifying.
Yeah, well, they're orcs. The orcs are not...
They're awful.
Yeah, they're not great. Because you got the orcs, you got the Uruk-hai, which are...
I have that same song I had stuck in my head earlier today.
Yeah, we can,
I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard.
I've heard whispers of not that specifically, but also different things being commentaries on different things. I don't have a deep enough knowledge of the franchise on a surface level to be able to.
She doesn't even know what's going on in this movie.
Yeah, I don't have a good enough knowledge of even what's supposed to happen to be able to equate it to the real world. I spent a good 10 minutes trying to figure out what time period this was in relation to Jesus being born. So, I'm doing my best. This movie is awfully Caucasian, though.
Well, it was written by a white guy from
I was
World War
about
II.
to say, I can't. Every movie of this... I was going to say, every movie of this genre is... Chronicles of Narnia. I do feel like this is very grown up Chronicles of Narnia. This is Chronicles of Narnia for grown people.
There's a reason for that, and we'll discuss that next week.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
And comments don't spoil it.
Are you proud of me for saying that, for thinking about it?
Yeah. We'll discuss that next week, though.
I'm so smart.
The most I will give you is that the authors knew each other.
They're in the same genre because the people talk the same and they have things that are not humans that talk.
But like the authors of both franchises knew each other.
I just want to know where that man that was half goat learned to speak English.
Well, because it's what's his name? James something. James McAvoy.
Is it?
Yeah.
I hate that character.
Do you like James McAvoy?
I don't have feelings about him either way.
Anyways, we're talking about the wrong movie.
What do you think he's smoking?
It is officially like weed. It's basically weed.
Oh my gosh! Period, King.
Because like
period,
the hobbits,
my stoner
like,
king.
The hobbits smoke their pipes all day long, and it's like basically described as weed.
Period, my stoner king.
Like they talk about, like in the books, they talk about the like how.
I love whoever this MF is. I'm living for him, even if he's not a good guy.
Oh, the king.
He's still my favorite. Yeah.
Oh, king? Yeah. Yeah, he's.
I do think that it.
Oh yeah, Bilbo Snow.
Why does he fucking stand like that?
Because he's short.
But he's like hunched over. He's barely balanced on 2 feet.
And he was leaning in. There you go. There's a stone. Oh yeah, that's his loophole for why he was allowed to take it. Because basically, he joined their party as the party thief, essentially. And everybody was allowed a share. And there's a legally binding contract that like says he gets a share. And so he says
period.
This is a share.
Period. You know what? As he should.
But he's also trying to make sure they don't die. The dwarves don't die either, because they're still his friends, even if he stole from them.
He's doing damage control.
Yeah, he's the voice of reason once again.
Bilbo's just an unfortunate name. On the morrow.
Yeah, basically because, as Gandalf was trying to explain. Yeah, Bilbo is the best thing of the Hobbit trilogy. Well, I don't know. I put Ian McKellen up there. Like Gandalf is great, but yeah, Bilbo's pretty good. Alfred is the worst part. Fuck Alfred. Why? Gandalf, why are you trusting that man?
You know who would play that role flawlessly? Lin-Manuel Miranda. Because he's so fucking annoying.
Leave him alone.
Would he not play that role so well?
Leave him alone.
I'm giving him a compliment, as I think that he would play the role well. He would do the job.
But you could argue that about any role, though. Lin does put his all in the most work. But anyways.
I could not argue that he should play all of the roles that he has ever played.
No.
I was about to say, I could sit here and argue against...
But I would say that he's at least done his best with all the roles he's been given.
All of the roles he's given himself.
Well, he didn't give himself all the roles, but... The Dragon and Bilbo scene... She doesn't like the stuff that we've seen so far of the Dragon and Bilbo.
I don't like how it talks. It really freaks me out a lot. Whatever that phobia of, like, really, really big things is, I have. Whatever that is, you know? The the phobia of things that are bigger than they should be. And that's how I feel about that thing.
Yeah, an entire army of elves just aim their bows at you. I would duck too. Because even if, like, a couple of them miss, your odds are not great.
I miss when that was war. When war was stand in two lines and we'll
He's
all
about to pull a
shoot
dick
at one
move.
time.
He's about to pull a big dick move. So he basically said, oh, your debt that you owed us has been paid already. But wait. And Thorn's like, what? What debt? I haven't paid you nothing. Uh-oh. Oh, Bilbo, you're gonna get...
Bilbo, you just fucked up, dude. If you would have just shut the hell up. Look at him! Look at that little schlub! He looks like he just got out of bed! He looks like he rolled out of bed and just walked into this situation.
Now there's a specific movie I want to buy now that has this actor where he literally just dresses like he got out of bed.
He carries himself the way I carry myself when I'm in line at the bar. The way he walks up and talks is the way that I walk up to the bouncer and talk.
Yeah, he was
I'm
gonna
going to give it to you. Have you ever seen that video? It's like, Daddy, chill. That's him, right? He's like, Daddy, chill. I think it's kind of fucking funny. He has tears in his eyes.
Oh. You can't do that. You can't throw a New Zealander off the castle. Oh, the others are starting to see that he's crazy. There you go. Gandalf's back. Oh yeah,
Damn!
basically saying you suck as a king.
Yeah, he walked up and he was like, hey, dude, you fucking suck, bro.
Oh, yep, Thorn. Yep. Get out of there, New Zealander. Hop away. Ooh. Man, there's so many good burns going on, man. Everybody's just ripping Thorin apart.
He fucking sucks.
The unfortunate part is he's a good person, but you haven't gotten to see that. Because we jumped right into the third film. He's a good person. This is just the dragon sickness. Or war. Yep, Thorin is seduced by the stone and the gold, because it's implied by Gandalf that the dragon, the fact that Smaug was there for so many years, like, caused his sickness that dragons usually have for gold to, like, kind of infest the gold.
Is that his army?
And a real dwarf army. So this is the actual dwarf army. Ironfoot. Played by one of the guys from Pocahontas, one of the adventurers.
I'm telling you, that little short guy that is up there with them would look gorgeous in drag.
Yeah, here it is. That's the guy from Pocahontas.
Let's see if it'll show him again.
Yeah, Hog Rider. If Thorin's the more reasonable one.
Oh, he got him a fat pig.
Yeah, he's a Hog Rider.
Why is he Irish?
It's just the actor. It's actually, I think he's actually
Or
Scottish.
Scottish.
Because it's Billy Connolly. It's Billy Connolly. What do you expect? Also, dwarves are usually, like, based on Scots a lot of the time. Oh yeah, technically that's 3 armies there right now. Dwarves, men, and elves. And then you've got the orcs coming, so that's 4. Ooh!
I mean, he is kind of a little fucking fairy.
Yeah, he just called him a fairy.
A little fucking fairy.
He just called him a fairy.
I'll call him a fairy too.
Look at that little face! Tell me that's not a queen! Look at that little, he said, look with the bangs!
Yeah.
That man with the bangs up there, I want to put him in drag. If you have the chance to change your fate, would you? That's what he makes me think of, that Disney movie.
I think he actually is in that. No,
There's
yeah.
There's dwarfish.
I was right, he is in that. He's King Ferguson, brave. So you are...
the voice that I'm hearing is the dad.
Well, because it is, yeah. Because it is him.
It is. He's not even doing a voice. Like, it's just
That's just his
what
voice.
He sounds like.
Well, that's just his voice.
That's so funny.
Have you never seen Pocahontas? Because he plays one of the like.
I don't fuck with colonizers like that.
No, but like. Well,
I'm surprised that that's not a sticker that somebody's little sister sells on Etsy.
Well, Pocahontas is on the list, so I guess at some point you'll watch it. Ooh, we're getting into the Battle of the Five Armies, except there's only 3 so far. Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh! And now he called them buggers.
Jesus.
Dane just came in with, like, all the best, like, insults. Calling him a sprite and then calling him a bugger. Ah!
Oh no, the cowies. Are those cows or pigs?
Yeah, they're pigs. They're hogs.
Oh, I thought they were cowies.
They're hogs.
Oh no, the pigs. Look at him, he's gorgeous. Is Is that more people coming?
Uh-oh. I think that's the orcs. Some of them are rams. So you got hogs and rams.
There we go. Are those the orcs coming?
Yep. Oh, wait.
It's an Alaskan bullworm!
Got a werewolf first.
Why does he just look tired? He just goes, oh.
He's just like, come on.
Like, he's like, what the fuck?
And here's the orcs.
They're like land pirates.
Spice worms. She hasn't seen Dune. She doesn't get that. Don't worry, it's on the list.
The hordes of hell. Wait, so at this point, what's going on? Who is fighting with who?
Technically, everybody's fighting everybody.
Okay.
Like, the humans and elves are with each other.
Thorin, you're a pussy. He wanted to start all this shit. No, we're not going to do anything about it. You got to stand down. We got to just let it happen.
So the humans and elves are with each other, fighting the dwarves and the orcs.
Okay.
But the dwarves are also fighting the orcs because the orcs are just attacking everybody. Because they're orcs. Yeah! Leapfrog! Oh! Since we're getting the epic battle, I'm going to make sure that we're all synced up. An hour, 19 minutes, and 37 seconds.
Halfway.
And I'm waiting for an actual English line, because that was an orc line. That's an elvish line.
The orcs are kind of sucking a little. It kind of seems like they're kind of taking them down and it's not really an issue.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Orcs have it now. Thanks to their ogres. It's the Shrek army. Get out my swamp. I'm still waiting for an English line so I can help you guys sync up, but it's all been just either fighting or orc or elvish.
I don't know about orc, but I do know that elvish is like legally a language.
Yeah. Oh. He's trying to cut us off. There we go. That was...
What the fuck is that thing?
Back to Dale. Okay, there we go. What?
What the fuck is that?
Giants. So they got...
It seems kind of unfair that they get to use those.
Well,
unless everyone else was racist to them. Then I get it. Like, maybe everyone else was mean to the giants, but they were nice. You know?
look at that ogre run. Actually, that's a giant. So, yeah. That's not great. Oh. Oh, Bard's son looking for his sisters. Bard, where are your children? Oh, I forgot that he asked that.
Where is he just leaving his kids while this is happening?
He's looking for them.
Well, I know, but who did he leave him with?
I guess Alfred, because apparently they trust Alfred now.
Ugh.
And yep, that's yep. That's about right for Alfred. Oh, there you go. And now he is scarred forever.
Yeah, that's a lot for a child.
Oh. Go save your kids, Bard. And I'd better hurry if I were you. He ran over his kids to save them.
Him and his moose are gonna be okay, right?
Oh, his elk?
Yeah. Because they're the only two characters that are getting me through this. And they're two separate characters.
What, you don't care about Scottish pig rider?
No, he's a D-hole.
Oh!
I was gonna make a Helen Killer joke, but that's in bad taste.
No, you probably should not.
It's not what you think it is!
Let's just not.
She would have no idea this was happening. This whole thing could be, and she wouldn't even know.
Oh. And by that I mean, I'll get them to safety and then I'll stay there. Because I'm a coward. Once again, stop trusting Alfred.
For real. Jesus.
Yeah, Alfred's the worst. It's orc bowling. I think that's a strike.
No!
And there goes your elk, buddy. Now he must John Wick avenge him.
Oh yeah, isn't like the reason for those movies because someone killed his dog? Like
His dog.
yeah, someone killed his dog.
Yeah.
There's an old Keanu Reeves movie that I don't know what the name of it is, but it's really fucking bad, but it's really fucking funny. That's it. That's all I have for you.
Okay.
It's like Keanu Reeves and he's home alone and...
Oh! Hold on. Scottish Schmick. I think the pig died. We missed that.
Well, good. The pig could die.
Hiding away in his castle because he's a coward.
Is that one of his kids?
No. His kids made it to the Great Hall.
I just didn't know if there was a reason for the close-up of the dead child or not. Damn, they got Gandalf out there hitting people with his Gandalf stick.
Oh. I was trying to remember who Lee Pace is. That's the guy you like.
Oh. What does he look like Oh my. Well, maybe he hasn't had work done. Maybe it's just the makeup.
No, because he was also in, I think he was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
His cheeks are just very unnatural.
Yeah. Because I think that's the guy who's the villain in Guardians of the Galaxy, which is also on the list.
I saw part of one of them. I think I saw part of the first one.
He's this guy in Guardians.
Scary as hell.
Well, meant to be. Anyways.
So this is all happening because he's an insecure little bitch.
A little bit.
Men are fucking awful. Hot take, men are fucking awful. This is convoluted and stupid as shit. That's all I have to say. Not this as in the movie franchise. This is in the conflict.
Oh, okay.
This isn't what we're fighting about, what we're mad about, the whole problem.
Technically, it's because all of them are insecure in different ways, though. Like, the elves are insecure, too.
Well, he's the one who said, I won't take your rock. I want to fight about it.
Yeah. Like, technically, all of them are horrible people that are all to...
Knock, knock! Yes!
Yeah.
I
for that movie that
yes,
you're talking about.
it's like two girls knock on his door or something, and they like break into his house
I think
and
I've
like
heard
force
of it.
him to have like sex with it. And at the I just remember at the very end, he like looks at the camera and goes, "Well, what did you expect? It was free pizza," and it was just really fucking funny. It's a really funny movie.
Yeah.
I love that somebody knew what movie I was talking about.
Yeah.
And all I said was old Keanu movie that's not funny. Or that's not good, but really funny. Surrounded.
Yeah. I want to have what he's having. Oh, he's realizing he messed
Was
up.
that the character arc? Is that what we've been waiting
Yeah,
for?
we're hitting that. We're hitting that where he's about to go over that hill in the character arc.
Oh, you see the dragon in the floor? Period.
He's drowning in his gold. This is some, like... Well, that happened.
The wigs in this movie were done beautifully. The wigging has been done great. As someone with hair that's mostly not real, it's a good wig.
Yeah. Final Assault, like, you guys are winning. You're good. Like, the orc's been messing them up. Although
I would say I'm gonna rewatch Knock Knock when I get home, but I'm not gonna fucking be able to watch anything for another year because of this.
Well, too bad for that, because in 2 weeks we're watching a different movie.
Maybe it'll be a short movie. Maybe it'll be Knock Knock with Keanu Reeves.
It's not gonna be Knock Knock. I don't own Knock Knock.
It's a good movie. He's gorgeous.
Yeah, Feely.
Yeah, I want to put him in, I want to shave him and put him in drag.
I think that one's Feely. Yeah, that's Feely.
I mean, that wig.
I think I'm getting the right one.
Is there gay stuff? You Googled love triangle. Is there gay stuff?
No. It's so there's a love triangle between Orlando and
that girl
Evangeline, and then one of the hobbits.
Is this gonna be gay, or are they gonna kiss?
No,
that scene would have been so much better.
Sorry,
if they
that's
kissed.
Keely. That's Keely.
Would that scene have not been so much better if they would have kissed?
Yeah. It's Feely. So that's Keely, and Keely's the one that's in the love triangle.
Okay.
And then Feely's his brother that looks kind of like him, but with orange hair. It's this one.
Okay.
I always get Feely and Keely confused. No. So the wheel will be spun next week. And it'll be because at the end of today, we're just gonna call it, and then next week we'll do an actual review where you'll have had time to simmer on the film
and
collect your thoughts. And then I'll bring some fun facts. That way we get some cool behind the scenes stuff as well. And then we'll give our final rating of the film. And then that's when we'll spin the wheel. So next week. Oh! Came in like a wrecking bell.
Oh, Miley.
Look at that. Thorne finally learned how to be a good king, and he's ready to go in.
Too little, too late. He's still a dick.
Yeah. I mean, at least if you're watching this film standalone, yes. Obviously, that is your case. But, he's had a whole character arc along with the other two movies. The dwarfs. Look at that, though. They're going through. You saw that V of, they were bringing them back. That's actually kind of funny. Watching the ogre catapult. Oh. I wonder.
While I do agree with equal rights.
I wonder if.
While I do agree with equal rights, I do rock with that whole medieval women and children don't have to do anything type vibe. Cause
you don't want to be
ain't
a part
no
of that.
Fucking way.
You're not gonna fight an ogre with like
I'm
mouths
a
for
motherfucking
feet.
city girl. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way.
You don't want to fight that?
That thing is atrocious.
Oh!
None of that was in the Bible. None of this was in the Bible.
What, you didn't learn about that in Catholic school?
No, I didn't. And nobody ever told me why Jesus was up on that wall like that. They still didn't. I never got an explanation. In hindsight's 2020, but
now it's 2022.
At the time, it would have been nice if someone could have let me know.
Oh. Well, so much for what you wanted. Yeah, that's exactly what you think it is.
For real.
Like, when even the women and children are willing to go
That is true, though. You do have to be a brave man to put on a corset.
Yeah.
As somebody who's put a corset on a man several different times, it's not easy, and it doesn't feel good, and it's not a pleasurable experience for either of us.
Yeah. I wonder how he did it by himself. That's the real question.
Yeah, that's also not something you can do. I mean, it takes like 2 or 3 people to put somebody in a corset.
Yeah. So, like, somebody was part of that plan, and we just never know who that is. Well, he lost his hog, so he's orc riding. Yep, take out Azog. Oh, there's a ram.
Aww.
With an army of rams.
That was kind of fucking funny. It's been a while since I've done this.
Yep. Oh, we're gonna get some rough CGI in a few minutes. Oh, have you guys been hydrating? Because I haven't gotten the alert. How you doing? How you doing, Haley? Battle cry. SpongeBob. Come on. Okay. Well, unfortunately, if you hit the hydrate button, all I've got is sweet tea. We're just currently watching, so for those of y'all popping in, we're watching The Hobbit, Battle of Five Armies. And currently, if you want to join us, the timer, and I keep messing up that button. It is 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 12 seconds. And let me find a line to sync y'all up. Ogre work. Bring it down! Shoot it! Where? His jam bags. He doesn't have any jam bags. Oh! It's like that movie. No wait. This is Caroline, my co-host. One of my friends. You are enthralled with this fight.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh yeah, this is where the battle gets nuts.
Sorry.
No, that was me. I did the cackle. Up. Here come some warg riders. Up. You know, I never knew I wanted Ben-Hur on ice until now.
Did you know somebody in the town that we live in just murdered their mother with a sword? Like 2 days ago?
Yeah, I heard on the news. Why are we bringing that up in a fun movie?
Because there's a sword.
Time and place.
Wow. I was just thinking about it.
Yeah.
The only place in the world that things like that happen.
Yeah.
A sword! Where do you even get a sword to kill your mom with?
Yep. Oh. I do as well, but yeah. Oh, this is where we're real. So that was CGI heavy, but we're about to really get the CGI. Where's?
I don't know if you caught it, but that one was like, I'm too old. He said, I'm too old for this shit.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Orlando to show up because he's supposed to show up soon. Uh-oh. Why has it got like baby hands? You notice that it had like baby hands?
Holy fuck.
Talk about some golden assets.
God. Your slip is showing.
You know, we're gonna try to give you some dignity, even if you are a piece of shit. Get him, Gandalf. Or not. Oh! Oh, and to answer your question about the difference between Gandalf and Dumbledore, Gandalf actually gets into the action.
I was gonna say, I feel like I remember Dumbledore doing absolutely nothing.
No, Dumbledore makes, like, kids and other teachers do the work. Oh. Uh-oh. Was that enough to get the creature's attention? Oh, no, what's... And the catapult. Oh!
His face!
Talk about a mouthful. Hey, at least we don't have to deal with Alfred anymore.
True. I just don't understand how there's another hour of this.
Yeah. That's about right. It's mostly just fighting.
I still don't understand what the fuck we're fighting about. They've been fighting. Everyone's just been
Well,
fighting.
at this point, they're all working together against the orcs.
And the orcs want the rock.
No, the orcs just want to kill everybody.
So it's not even about the rock. It was never about the rock to begin with.
It was between the humans, the elves, and the dwarfs, but not between the orcs. The orcs just have a grudge against specifically the dwarfs.
If there was one single woman in charge of one single thing, this would have been able to be de-escalated without all of this. We would have been able to figure this out. One of us could have done that. A licensed clinical psychologist could have settled it. They could have gone to a professional mediator.
Yeah.
I have a friend that is a licensed professional mediator.
Yeah. All right, so we got Orlando and Evangeline back.
Period. He's such a little schlub. I love him.
Well, he's supposed to be like, okay. So the point of the
I know he's supposed to be like serious.
He's the everyman. He's the everyman.
He's the comical relief of every scene that he's in.
But yeah, he's supposed to be like the everyday person like you or me compared to like all these.
Yeah, like he's just there. It's like Jeremy Renner in the Avengers. Jeremy Renner fucking sucks.
Yeah, Hawkeye's alright though. Jeremy Renner though.
Jeremy Renner sucks.
Take your brother. Scout out the towers. Keep low and out of sight. There we go.
I like the way his mustache is braided.
Oh, Keely's.
What the fuck are those things? Those are awful.
Those would be probably goblins. I wasn't paying attention if they said.
I hate them.
Oh, there's your boy.
I love him. What's his name?
Thranduil. No, they won't.
No, they won't. He looks like a child in a He looks like the fucking kid from Polar Express.
Oh yeah.
That walks outside in his fucking bathrobe in the snow.
Well,
like just a little.
So it's also because the other reason they won't see him is because he has the ring, which can actually make him invisible.
My precious. That one? That ring?
Yeah. Which is why Gandalf was like, "No, don't use it because it's evil."
Where is it? On his
It was in his inside coat pocket.
Bilbo, bye bye. Bilbo, bye bye.
I wonder if he does get hit within the Shadow Realm, would that kill him? I'm curious. Like if somebody that's in the physical realm. Oh.
I've been to the Shadow Realm, I think. Have you ever astral projected?
No.
I think I've been to the Shadow Realm. I'm just gonna leave that there, though.
This is a conversation for after the podcast.
I've seen things that you. I've seen things. just know his dick is monstrous, even, if you will. That is an Alaskan bullworm. Anyway.
Oh yeah, so she's upset because he's leaving the fight, and of course she loves. Ooh.
Yeah, you bitch.
Oh, going against your father.
He looks older than him.
Oh. Well, that's because elves, like, age, like, slower.
Benjamin Button.
Well, just slower. Oh, yeah, because of the axe in his head. Yeah, if pulling doesn't work, just push. Ah.
Listen, I did not go that deep.
Oh, the axe is gone. Oh, no. Oh. Because he's had that in his head the entire...
Oh.
like,
yeah.
all 3 films. Like, he's just had that in his head for years.
I think it's really funny the way he just has bangs. Like, he just straight up has bangs. Like, I know haircuts aren't gendered.
You're talking about,
He
Keely?
has... The one that just walked away.
Oh,
Feely. He has an across the... I'm just kidding, that was the unseen in contact. Well, good. Because I feel like I don't see dead people when I astral project. But if I did, that would make me not want to do it anymore.
It's a trap! Well, something tells me Keely's fucked. So we're about to lose the ginger one.
Oh, that sucks.
But it's a good day to die. See, we even got cool drums going. Like, they prepped this, man. I wonder how many rehearsals it took for them to be ready for this. Oh, they got Keely. Keely, Feely, then Thorin. Oh. Oh! And in front of his brother.
Oh, that's his arm.
Yeah, that's his arm. Get him, Feely. Get him. Avenge your brother. Your warning came too late, Bilbo. Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Why are they all built like the Terminator? Like, what had to happen for that to happen?
Well, the orcs are specifically bred for, like, specific tasks.
This is gonna be my knife arm orc.
Well, I don't know if any of them were ever bred for that. I think most of them are for killing. Does that mean... Oh. Yep, more of them. Because his sword was glowing blue. Batman's coming. Oh. And... Bye, Legolas. Go save one of your possible boyfriends.
My fatal flaw is thinking that I could just, like, fight this guy no problem. My fatal flaw is thinking that I could just take these MFs out.
I don't know. Bilbo could do that.
Fucking throwing rocks.
I mean, if that's effective, we might be good.
Oh, he's got a straight across bang and a metal dress on. Not even just a metal shirt, honey. A metal dress.
Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay, yeah, that's accurate to, like, us. We'd be knocked out like that, yeah. Pretty accurate. I mean, I think they've been trying, bud. They've been trying to finish him. It's just not happening. Oh, wait, sorry, that's Keeley. Once again, I confuse them. So, Feely's dead. Keeley is separated from Taro. Oh! Woo! Get him, get him, get him. Ooh. Oh. She's a biter. I guess it's good for Keeley to know that. Oh, never mind. Keeley doesn't need to know that.
Not the bang. Girl, not him and his straight across bang. Not Jonathan Van Ness from Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. Rest in peace. Tell me that doesn't look like Jonathan Van Ness. And what's the relation? Why are...
The love triangle I kept
But
telling
they
you about.
haven't been seen together this whole fucking movie.
But there's been like 2 other movies.
Is this the last one?
Yes! I told you, this is the 3rd film.
I don't like his dramatic penis cover.
What, a codpiece?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's very dramatic.
Well, that's how codpieces always have been. It's a codpiece.
I don't like it.
Yes! Kill him for killing the guy you loved. Well, she lived. Of course now... Oh, you're out. You should always check your ammo.
Shit word.
And now we're gonna get some of the weird I think this is where the... Yeah, this is where it gets weird. For the CGI.
I hate that thing.
So, watch Legolas's run here. Like, watch him as this thing is following and he runs across it. Oh, not here. Never mind. I was thinking of a different part. It's in this fight. I know it is. Oh, here. Where is it? Must be after he kills this guy. I'm surprised Thorin's still holding off as well as he is.
Yeah, for real.
Oh! Oh! Whoopsies! Yeah, like, the Hobbit films are not the best of the Middle-earth franchise, but they're not terrible either. They're a fun watch. And you even found somebody to connect to, even...
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
There are movies that aren't Hobbit movies that I've hated a lot more than I dislike this.
I think if...
Preface that with, I'm not having a good time.
No.
I'm not enjoying it.
I think it would help if we had watched these in order.
But I don't hate it.
Yeah.
Really, my only gripe is that I just don't know what's happening.
So yes, if we had just watched these in order, you might...
And it's too long.
Yeah. For you, yeah.
No, for anyone. Nothing productive has happened. No storyline has...
We had an entire arc for Thorin.
But did we need the 2-hour-long battle sequence?
Yes. Oh. I threw a rock. I threw a rock again. I am the rock. Oh, another rock. Oh, this is the part. Look at this. Look at this bullshit. Look at this bullshit of, like, let's just climb up a falling... That's some bullshit.
One of my, biggest fears ever is, being invited to the world premiere of a movie and then it sucking. Because imagine you're sitting there in a room of everyone who's in the movie, who produced the movie, everyone who played a part in making this movie, and you're sitting in the room with them, and you just fucking hate it.
Uh-oh. Oh, where'd she go? We lost Evangeline Lilly.
Oh, I thought she died. I thought she was like,
well,
dead,
he
dead
can't find
already.
her body, so obviously she didn't die there. If she is dead. Oh, meanwhile, they're about to sink. They're doing some Batman Begins here. Fighting on... Oh! And I cut him. Oh. Tricked you, sucker. What you gonna do now? Uh-oh. It's the Eagles!
No, this is
It's
good.
the Eagles! It's the Eagles! It makes more sense when you watch the other films.
I don't know I just know it's good.
The Eagles are literally like, anytime, like, the characters...
It's like an Endgame when things are not looking good and they go bop, 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 and the superheroes from the other place
and it's one of those things, like, and it's also like one of those things where, like, the Eagles are useful at other moments, but they just never use them. Oh. Have your rock back. Bye. I don't like my present. Why did you give me my own rock?
No, I don't like the idea of that thing being in the water.
Well, it's gonna die. Because it's gonna drown and...
Is that a bear?
Yeah, well, it's a person who can become a bear, so yes. Yeah, essentially, yeah. The Eagles are basically the beam me up, get out of jail free card.
Period.
But, like, they only use it, like, when they absolutely need it. Never, like, when they could use it and it would make sense. But no. Only at last minute needs.
I love how he's literally like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Thorne's like, why are you staring at me? He's like, because you killed me, you asshole.
To be fair, he's not the asshole right now.
I guess I'll take a nap in the ice.
See, that's why I don't trust it.
Or not. Gotcha, motherfucker!
Shit!
Oh, it's a good thing his sword is designed like that. Otherwise, I'd already be cutting through him.
He looks like the shark from Shark Tale.
Like the one played by Martin Scorsese?
The one with the flat face?
Yeah. Is that the dad one, the bad one?
No, that's the good one.
Oh, the good one. I forget who played that one. Oh!
Oh, I like Romeo and Juliet.
I guess they're gonna die together. Now kiss.
Do you think they've explored each other's bodies?
Now kiss. No. Okay. Take a nap.
They're gonna snuggle.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. You gotta snuggle. Like, this is some snuggle weather.
Oh, he has a metal dress on too.
Hey, you woke up. How was your nap, Bilbo? Yes, Bilbo, the Eagles are... No, actually, the Eagles have already come. They are coming. They're already here. Very observant, buddy.
What is he doing? Is he about to jump? Do a flip!
Front flip for style. No balls. Oh, nope, he did a flop.
Is he wearing slippers?
No, hobbits are known for having hairy feet.
That's on it. That's literally worse. That's quite literally worse.
We are 2 hours, 13 minutes, 32 seconds. Forgive me if I was too blind to see it. There you go.
Maybe they're gonna kiss.
Yeah, Bilbo didn't want to go on this journey. He kind of just was dragged into it. You know what though? He spent some facts. It's hard to make jokes during this scene.
Right?
Like, this is a really good moment. Like, it's hard to, like... Technically, she hasn't committed to a certain number. I just told her how many I own, and we just haven't committed to how many we'll actually end up watching.
Oh, he's crying. Oh, poor Fang. Oh, that's so sad. I don't want to sit here and watch this man weep.
Good, we'll cut away and watch her weep.
God, that's awful. I don't care about her.
But she's weeping over the guy you do care about.
His bangs. No, I care about his dad. Where's his daddy?
Oh, Orlando Bloom's daddy. He left.
Yeah.
Remember he said, "Fuck it, I'm not helping these people anymore."
That was it. I didn't know that was the end of it for him. Oh, see.
Oh, there he is. That's right. He does show back up here.
He's gorgeous.
That's right. He basically comes back to be an asshole, though.
He's beautiful.
Like, he literally just came back to be an asshole some more.
His hair. Up your button around the corner.
This is set up for the main film, like the main trilogy.
Sure it is, but fuck that.
Yeah.
I hate a riddle. Don't give me a riddle. Well, you've got to go on a little journey to find out his name. Got to figure it out. Got to find it. Got to go under the bridge and answer a little riddle.
And this is actually him being nice. This isn't him being an asshole. No, what he's about to do to Evangeline Lilly's feelings, that's being an asshole.
He's gonna do more. There's more to do.
Yeah, it's called Rip Her Apart for Falling in Love with a Dwarf.
We did all this, and there's more.
It's called him ripping into her for loving a dwarf.
I would love if the next spin starred Denzel Washington. I can't think of anything he's in right now, though. He is in White House Down.
Mm-hmm. I don't have it.
That movie's not very good either.
Yeah, not the best choice. I'm curious. Part of me wants to spin the wheel just to see what it theoretically would be.
No, you can't give in to the peer
but
pressure.
I can't. Because also the spin doesn't matter, because then when I spin it later, it's not going to be that.
Yeah, true.
Because it's random. I'm trying to think what movies with Denzel I own.
I need the last 20 minutes of this movie to hurry. 'Cause I have to pee, and we're not pausing this. I'm not
Well, obviously we
stopping.
can't, yeah, because then it would mess up the sync for people watching with us.
Yeah, exactly. And I like...
Now we gotta get over our friends dying. I think I own Remember the Titans, so that might be on the wheel. That's a good movie.
What? I can't even think of things he's in.
Oh, they're gonna smoke together.
Oh, how cute.
They're gonna be smoking buddies. Again, they used to be smoking buddies. Yep, they're Barry and Thorn.
When I was little, one of my friends had a hamster, and it died, but it died during the winter, and so she had to wait. She had to keep it in her freezer until like April.
That way they could actually bury it in the ground.
Thawed out.
Oh, and now we're getting all the funerals for everybody that died. Except for Alfred, because fuck Alfred.
I've always wanted to be the owner of a comically large horn.
No, I do not. I saw that in the list of Denzel films, but I do not. If you want to send it to me, no. I don't have a P.O. box yet. If I had a P.O. box, then I'd offer for people to send me movies to add to the list. Oh, he's getting buried with his Arkenstone.
Oh, he gets buried with Bilbo's little rock.
Would you hate it if our fans started mailing me movies?
Yes. Yes, I would. I do not support that in any way, shape, or form. Girl, they could have fixed his bangs. They didn't have to leave him all ratty looking like that.
Oh, and there's his brother. And there's the guy who could turn into a bear.
Oh, I love that.
If you could be a bear, would you?
If you had the chance to change your fate, would you?
We are making way too light of this moment, but we gotta do something. Otherwise, it's not entertaining.
I'm gonna sit here and
No!
watch this man weep and crumble.
It's so hard watching Martin Freeman be sad, because then you feel bad. Oh, I guess...
Did his cousin become the king?
I guess so, because he was wearing the crown. So I guess make Hogrider is the king now.
That guy looks exactly like the character that he voices in that movie.
You threw me off.
Like the guy that we're making fun of.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie, that's what his character looks like. Or no, that's not what his character looks like, but that's what one of the other kings looks like in Brave.
Oh, yeah.
One of the other kings
I know what you're talking about,
literally looks exactly like that man.
Yeah.
Are those his people?
If video were ever passing back then, tea is sad for. There's plenty of it. You are welcome anytime.
That was really cute.
And that was also my sink. Aw. That actually means something.
Look, they're like tears in their... I can't.
So now we gotta watch the other two, but we don't know when. That's the biggest...
They're also comically shaped.
And now Bilbo gets to return home finally. After going on this journey he didn't want to go.
Is this almost over?
Yeah, it's almost over. Gets to go home after all this time, going on a journey he didn't want to go.
I'm gonna guess that this is director's cut.
No, this part is actually theatrical, yeah. No. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings are known for their notoriously long endings.
It's like when you're trying to get off the phone with your grandma. It just keeps talking.
Man, you're gonna hate Return of the King. The third of the Lord of the Rings films. It's got like 5 endings. Yeah, don't use the magic ring lightly. He kind of looks like an adventurer now with all that stuff, but when he was...
Yeah, I agree.
Like now he looks like he's an adventurer, but like before he was like... Lost it.
How many generations are between him and Zach Baggins?
How many New Zealanders? Like...
Just just...
Look at that, them furry feet.
Okay, is this the end of it, and then it fades to black, and we roll the credits?
No,
there's fucking more!
He's gotta go home!
Oh my god, I quite literally don't give a shit.
He's gotta go home, where I can't say what's gonna happen.
He's in the rock village from Frozen.
No, it's more like, well, it's called the Shire. He's basically in like a...
He's in the rock village from Frozen.
No, because it doesn't look anything like that. He's like in a slope. Oh, all his stuff. Yeah, they just assume after a year and a month you're dead. Contract. A burglar.
Oh.
Oh, Thorn. Yep.
Oh, look at his stupid little house.
Look how they ransacked it.
Stupid little house for a stupid little man. A just comically dumb little house for just a comically dumb little man. It's perfect.
Looks like his house was burgled. Oh. Bilbo Baggins.
His cones. Why do I think that was a picture of Elvira?
No, I think that's his mom. And that's Dad. The Baggins family. Although they've got lots and lots of cousins. As you saw. Because like half of those people that were taking his stuff at the auction were family members. And of course he's like, I don't want to touch it.
Oh my god.
Well, he's fighting the power of something. Because he's fighting his willpower.
Well, can he do it a little faster? Because some people have to pee.
Oh. See, he lied. He's a liar. He's got the ring. And we jump years later.
Old Bilbo.
Still with the ring. Gandalf.
That's kind of cute.
And then we show the map for the journey he went on.
Oh.
There's the Lonely Mountain, the dragon.
Is it over?
There's little Schmog. And yes, it's over. You made it.
Oh my god!
And there's no post-credit scene because it's not a Marvel film.
Thank fuck. I have to pee so bad.
Okay, well,
I'm so tired.
I'll tell them bye for you. I'll let you go do that.
That was so boring. I don't know what just happened. I don't even. That's all. That's it. That's my goodbye for you. That's the goodbye that I have.
I'll give them the proper goodbye while you go do what you need to.
I don't know where you're at.
First door on the left.
Whoa.
Yeah, don't.
Sorry, I have to
don't.
crawl out of our setup.
All right. Well, I guess the credits are gonna run while I'm saying bye to you guys. On your left. All right. Oh, so that was our first film episode. Join us next week where we're going to give our official thoughts and review on it. And we'll see what she actually thought about it. I think she liked it more than she's letting on, but we'll see. I think she liked it more than she's letting on. So, thank you guys for watching. Once again, thank you to our sponsor, Alberta Line Nutrition. And thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you're watching on YouTube. And go ahead and leave a comment. You guys have been commenting all day, but I mean, after this is done, you'll be able to comment still. And also, like, feel free to, I don't know how you guys can download YouTube videos, but if you want to download this video and sync it to your viewing of your personal copy of The Hobbit, like at a later point, and you want to watch it again or show it to your friends, can do. And we'll figure out a way for you guys to just do an MP3 download at some point of this. But yeah, and then if you're on Twitch, if you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and follow and subscribe. And if you're on Twitch and you want to watch the YouTube VOD of this, and you want to be able to download it later from YouTube, you can find us at youtube.com/Escape Reality Films. And if you are on YouTube and you want to watch us on Twitch and you want to just see more of our content besides what we multi-stream, because we also do some other content on there that's just for Twitch, you can join us at twitch.tv/CJStarWars94. And if you really want to support us, you can back us financially at patreon.com/Escape Reality Films, where our first tier...
My Cash App is...
No, you're good.
Our
first tier... Sorry, I couldn't hear you because of the music.
You're fine, sorry. I forgot you still had headphones on.
Yeah, I still got headphones on. I still got the credits going. That way they can still be synced up if they want.
Oh, period.
But you guys can... Where was I? Oh, if you go our first tier on Patreon, you will be able to join us in the Discord, and you'll be able to hang out with me. Caroline's not there yet. We'll get...
Send feet pictures. Okay.
We'll get you into Discord at some point. And then if you want to go for the second tier, that will get you that will allow you to watch our YouTube content a week before it's uploaded to YouTube. All right, and I think that's everything. So thank you guys for watching. The credits are still technically going, but at this point, movie's over. So go on, get out of here. We'll talk about this movie and give our full thoughts next week, and we'll also figure out what our next movie is next week.